Hi, my name is Robert Carrillo. As well as the evangelist of the San Diego Church of Christ, I'm also the director of the Mission Center of Hope. And we opened up the Mission Center of Hope about 1.5 years ago. It's had a huge impact on the church. And I'm excited to share with you today 8 reasons your ministry should reach out to the community and serve the poor. And I'm going to do this fairly fast, but I think they're incredibly important. Number 1 reason is it's God's heart. In Jeremiah 22:16, he said, "He defended the cause of the poor and needy, and so all went well. Is that not what it means to know me, declares the Lord?" Clearly, this was God's heart. Clearly, there are tons of scriptures in the Old Testament and the New Testament about the importance of serving and reaching out to the poor. It was very much on God's heart that comes through the scriptures all the way through. Number 2 is Jesus did it. When he announced his ministry right from the very beginning, you remember he read the quote, "The Spirit of the Lord is on me, and I've come to proclaim good news to the poor and to set captives free." That was what Jesus did. It's what he did in his ministry. He healed people, he fed people, and he taught them the scriptures. He taught them the truth and how to live a godly life. It was all a package deal. Jesus very much did it. Number 3, the early church did it. Everybody's following Jesus. They did the same thing. The early church had a reputation for serving the poor. In fact, I have this one document that I love to quote oftentimes, or I love to use it in slideshows and presentations, where it's written from one Roman official to another. And he said it's an embarrassment that these godless Galileans, that's what they called the Christians, serve and protect and help not only their poor, but our poor as well. That was the reputation of the early church. They were known for not only helping their own poor, but helping the poor around them. Number 4, it softens Christians' hearts. I think it very much makes the suffering of the world, the lostness of the world, real to people. Whether they're flying to Haiti or going to Honduras or going downtown and serving the homeless, just to come in contact with somebody who is suffering or in a lot of pain, it does something to our hearts. It makes us aware, I believe, of our purpose and how much we have and how God has blessed us and the role that we have to taking care of others and helping others. Number 5 is, I believe it's key for the rich to get into heaven, and we're the rich. I think it's very, very important that as the rich of the world, that we're in contact directly with the poor. I think we need them to keep our hearts soft, to make us thankful and appreciative as much as they need us and our resources to be able to help them, whether it's food or medicine. Likewise, we need them to help us keep our hearts soft and get into heaven. Number 6, it helps reach the postmodern world's hang-ups with religion. Everybody knows that the generations growing up today, they're growing up with no Sunday school, they're growing up with no catechism, they're growing up with no religious background. And the truth is, most young people today have absolutely zero interest in church. But they do have an interest in making a difference. They do have an interest in their life having a purpose and being able to help others. And this is a great way to connect with people who have no religious background. And all the studies and the research shows that this is something that very much excites people. Number 7, it helps our kids experience Jesus. I mean, our kids are part of this generation. And although they have a different image of church, they still don't necessarily have the same religious background that we did growing up. And I believe that this makes Jesus very practical, very real. I've seen countless kids' hearts turn around, change, soften. My own son at home, he has such a heart for orphans. And I think it really helped him understand Jesus and who Jesus is in our life. And I believe it helps a lot of kids. It will help a lot of kingdom kids, make a big difference for them in understanding Jesus and what it means to be a disciple. And number 8, it's cool. It's just cool to be able to reach out and make a difference. I mean, you see it in the media all the time. Everybody from Bono to Oprah is out there serving the poor, giving money to causes. And the world can't help but recognize this is amazing. This is something really great. It is the power of pure religion. Nobody can say anything bad about it. And it is a way that the church can have a great impact on the world. Serving and reaching out to the poor should come from a heart of love, and nobody loves like God, and nobody should love as much as God's people. So these are 8 reasons that we need to be out there serving the community and reaching out to the poor. Thank you.